This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, welcome to yet another countdown, but this one is taking everything that we did last week for Gen Con and mashing it into this week and adding some things in that I didn't expect to have. Now I'm actually going to have to put my glasses on for this one, folks, so you're going to have to bear with me. This is the top 15 games I want at Gen Con. So let's start off. Number 15 is Critical Mass. Now, Critical Mass, it debuted at Origins. They were selling some copies, but it really doesn't have a full release until Gen Con. Now, a couple things with this list. These are not demos. Okay, these are things that I will be able to pick up and put in my hands at Gen Con if I'm able to get them, of course. And we will just have to see that. But Critical Mass comes in at number 15 for me. At number 14, Remnants. This looks fantastic. It's you know, it's got cards, it's got everything that you could possibly want, and it really looks like an interesting experience. At number 13, War Chest. Now this caught my eye. First of all, the War Chest caught my eye, and then just learning more about it. It's in a fantasy setting, so you know, basically just count me in for sure. Dice-Born Heroes at number 12. This looks interesting. The art looks interesting. And Dice Heroes, oh please, just give me the box. Let me hand you my money and I will walk away. At number 11, this game's really cool. Matter of fact, it's Ice Cool 2. Not too much more than say that, but you can combine both sets, and I think that's just awesome. It's going to be on sale at Gen Con. You're going to want to check this one out. At number 10, the boys over at Tasty Minstrel Games. They always make good games, and I always enjoy their stuff. But the Flow of History caught my eye, and this is one that I wanna get my hands on. So Lance, save me a copy. I'll hand you the money with no problem when I see you at Gen Con, brother. Number 9, Swords and Sorcery, Darkness Falls. Now I have the other expansion that they have, and I saw what a great job they did on that. If you haven't, go check out my review. But Darkness Fall is another expansion, and I want it because the quality and everything that they do with this game, this is always a great experience. At number 8, it seems to be climbing the list higher and higher. I don't know what it's going to be by the time I get to Gen Con, but this is a game I recently learned about, and that's Detective. Thank you, Rodney. By the way, this looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, and a game that I want to add to the collection and the wall. I think we made a little room for it somewhere over there. Yeah, in that quadrant. Detective is a must. At number 7 is Archmage. This looks, again, a stunning game. It also comes out with an expansion at the same time. I really want to get my hands on this. I'm looking forward to it. Just add it to the collection, add it to the pile. And the walls and walls and walls and walls, and yeah. You guys get the picture. Number 6, this one I just saw listed, and automatic, you know, the radar went up. I don't know how they're going to pull this off. It's called Talisman Legendary Tales. Now, it's not it's Talisman, the GW Talisman, but it is not the game itself. It's not an expansion or anything to do with it. It is a separate game. You know how much we love Talisman here. I'm anxious to see what this does. I'm just going to get it and see how it works out. At number 5, The Reckoners. All right. I'm telling you right now, this is based on a novel. This has got me excited. I want it. I gotta have it. Count me in. Number 4, Victory and Glory Napoleon. This is a huge card game, and I've really been into card games lately, and this is something that really is my interest. and they're going to be selling a $100 all deluxe set. So not only do you have me with just Victory and Glory, but now you're telling me that there is a deluxe set that I can get my hands on. Folks, expect me at your booth. And that's a capital R there. Rob Oren. Be there. Just keep one aside. I'll be there. Here's your money. Boom. Number 3, Founders of Gloomhaven. My boy. Gaming rules. Paul, you did a great job with it. You sold the game to me. You basically sold it. They should give you a commission on that one. Yeah, I want it. Thank you. Number 2, Heroes of the Black Reach. It's based on Warhammer 40K, but the neat thing about this is kind of like the Shadows of Normandy type of game. It's the same type of feel, only in Warhammer. Yeah, all right. I'm in. Chits instead of figures. Massive battles. Yeah, this guy. Count him in. Number 1. Well, number 1's very easy. And I had to put all 3 of these together because they're from the same company with the same game. 40 Days in Delore, Age of Tyranny, and Undertow. Those are my number 1 games. Chip Theory games. What are you doing to me? You're gonna. Last time I saw you guys, I dropped 400. This time I see I'm gonna drop another 400 because I'm gonna want the special figure that you guys have coming out. They are killing it. I love their games. I am their biggest fan and their biggest advocate for what they do. They are just making great games, and I expect no less. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to play it. Outstanding. Undertow, all that stuff. Gizmo, I think it's Gadget. Gadget is the next one. I got to get his pin too on top of it. Just what a beautiful universe. What a beautiful tale they tell. It's a campaign setting for the 40 days. So that is a whole thing, because now you can play this beautiful campaign with this beautiful game. Too Many Bones. Count me in. Now, some other things that I'm looking forward that I don't have confirmation. Number 1, I'm hoping that a lot of 1.5 stuff for yes, Kingdom Death Monster is out. I'm a big fan of that. I'm hoping, I was going to include Kill Team, but I think it comes out a week beforehand and you'll be able to get it. So I was on the fence of adding that to the list, or that would have been high up. I'm kind of curious as to what I can get from Flying Frog Games for, yes, Shadows of Brimstone. What are they going to have for us there? I'm looking forward to their releases. So all these other variables could change this list a little bit, but we are going to save that for, well, what were the top 15 games of GenCon? That's right. So when I get back from GenCon, we are going to be doing it old school and telling a tale like we like to. So until next time, it is your old pal Rob telling you, hey, don't listen to me. What do I know? Pick the games that you like. I just make videos, brother. Until next time, we'll see you soon, and we'll see you at GenCon, hopefully.